something's in there. What's going on, YouTube? I'm E, and this is Simply Put Scents. And I wanted to share with you guys an unboxing, and I'm so grateful for this one. Why am I so grateful for this box? Because it comes from such an amazing person, and it's such an amazing gift. And I really want to thank that person so much. So to Forever Fragrant Kid, Tammy, thank you so much. I linked up with Tammy and my boy Tim from Imagine Scents, and we hung out at Oswald's in New York. By the way, guys, if you're from New York, I'll probably be organizing like a couple of fragrance outings so we can all smell fragrances together, get to know each other, and bond and commune, like a community should. So I was thinking about organizing a couple of those going forward because I really enjoyed linking up with Tammy and Tim, and man, I just thought, wow, that would be so much fun. So thank you so much, Tammy, for this amazing gift. What is this gift, you guys are wondering? Well, so one of my favorite formal fragrances is Guerlain's Heritage. That's this beauty right here. As you can see, however, this bottle has a silver cap. So guess what the amazing Forever Fragrant Kid did for me? She sent me the gold cap. Yes, the gold cap. And I can't wait to open this box to compare the gold cap with the silver cap to see which one is the best cap. Let's figure that out together. I've been holding this box down for like days because I ain't get a haircut, looking kind of okay. Oh. Anyway.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I'm very excited. Okay.
Oh, and it came in a box. And a nice sample from Annie Boutal, Ombre Sauvage. Tammy's just the best. Okay, so this is the gold cap version of Heritage. Nice box. And here we have it, guys. First thing you'll notice is this version is a lot darker than this version. Real quick, guys, as you know, in my first impressions video, if a fragrance is doing its thing, it's gonna get the lady. And if a fragrance is not really working on my skin and I'm not really feeling it too much, then it's gonna get the womp womp. And it goes a little something like this. Yeah. That right there is the womp womp. So hopefully, no womp. Beautiful. And now, the EDT Vintage. So guys, I'm excited. Wafting it out, giving a little air. Here we go. Wow. Wow. This comparative, I think, has confirmed a couple of things. And the main thing I think it definitely confirms is that reformulations aren't always that bad.
He ain't lying.
And reformulations aren't always a bad thing. To me, the vintage version has much more of a classy vintage smell. It has a little bit more age to it. It has an aged vibe to it. Both of these scents are extremely masculine. What I'm noticing in the vintage version is that creaminess, that almost lotion-like scent is dissipating. It's dissipating, it's going away. And I'm left with what I smell in the reformulated version, but a lot more intensely. The vintage version has a thickness to it that the newer reformulated version doesn't really have. But it has just a very classy, very beautiful, smooth appeal to it. What I do notice, the sandalwood. The sandalwood in both fragrances are extremely noticeable. But what I notice a lot more in the reformed version is pepper. There's a spice in the reformed version that is so strong. Not in an uncomfortable or nose reacting way. And I feel like it adds an interesting element to the scent. I would say that that's an upgrade over the original. The original has a very strong patchouli smell to go along with the sandalwood, whereas the patchouli in the reformed version is competing with the pepper. The lavender in the reformed version is a lot more soapy, a lot more fresh. The reformed version comes across fresher. It comes across more modern. But that vintage, man, it has such character. The original has more of a niche vibe to it, whereas the original would be like a designer alternative, you know? A more mass market alternative. Man, I really, really am so glad to own both of these scents, and oh man, I really like this fragrance. I think this fragrance for sure gets the lady. Guerlain Heritage, reform, vintage, man, you cannot go wrong. They did an amazing job. If Thierry Vassa was behind the reform of the reform, kudos to him. If it was Monsieur Guerlain himself, kudos to him. It's just a beautiful scent. Absolutely beautiful. It's hard to say which one I prefer because they both have such pros and cons, you know, that when you compare them side by side, you know? Yeah. The original almost comes across like an eau de parfum in comparison to the reformulated version. But I really, really so appreciate both. And I thank you so much again, Tammy. Thank you so, so much. Forever Fragrant Kid is forever the best to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And appreciate your support because you really have been riding with me from almost the start, right? So Tammy, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again. So grateful. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm curious what you think about Guerlain Heritage if you smelt it. Have you smelt this fragrance? What do you think about it? Have you ever smelled the original? Have you smelled the new contemporary version? Have you smelled the new bottles that are in the Guerlain vetiver shaped bottles currently? Heritage is a fragrance that a lot of people sleep on in the newer generations. Us newer arrivals to the fragrance scene usually ignore Heritage because we consider it a grandpa type of fragrance. And I want to let you guys know straight out, it's not. It's totally not a grandpa type of scent. It does have a classy, mature, sophisticated vibe to it, but there's nothing really grandpa about either of these. They just smell very, very well made, you know? I will say that there's a timelessness about Heritage that I find very, very, very cool. So, again, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm E. And this is Simply Put Scents. And I'm Simply, O-U-T. Peace. Gucci hasn't made a fragrance on this level, I would say, since Gucci put on Dirt, for sure. Before this fragrance, there were just a series of mediocre, okay, pleasant, but basic fragrances from the house.